Okay, so in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Jellycomb B046 wireless multi-device keyboard, as you can see. So this is Jellycomb's website, the UK version. On here it's $34.99, or you can get it on Amazon for $29.99. Yeah, this is the same product and everything from the official store. So I've got the thing here. Very cheap actually for how solid it feels. I mean, it's very heavy. It's not a plasticky thing, and the keys are really nice little clicks. I expected them to be a little bit cheaper, to be completely honest, but they feel, they feel really nice, to be fair. Obviously, as you can see from this picture, this keyboard is mainly meant for mobile devices, I'm pretty sure, but it can also be used with Windows. So just to start off here, I can show you, obviously this is a normal Windows key, so it's got all the keys you'd need. It's got the escape keys, it's got no numpad and no mouse, no trackpad or anything, but it's got so it runs off a battery, and out of the box you get a micro USB charging cable to use with it. So it charges just on the left side over here. Right side, sorry, even, my bad. So there's a little micro USB input in there, and you've got Bluetooth 1 and Bluetooth 2, so you can have, if you press this, it will swap to your first input, which could be your phone, and then the second one could be your tablet or your computer, and you can just swap between these two with the tap of a button. I've been using it for 4 or 5 hours now. The battery's still going strong, so it's actually very impressive in that area. Yeah, I love the little almost typewriter look you get from it. Yeah, it's very nice. So obviously, I mean, as far as a keyboard goes, it does everything you'd want. I mean, it's just a keyboard, really. It's also got all the little keyboard shortcuts, like you can control and backspace. It'll delete the whole word. Your Windows and E will pull up File Manager, File Explorer. So it's got all the shortcuts and everything. That's all built in. Even on Android and iOS as well, it's got all of those. So like this home button takes you home and stuff like that. Up here you've got the volume buttons. So that's volume up, volume down, mute. You've got a skip song, a previous song, a pause. Up and down brightness, which works better on a phone obviously, because my computer doesn't have that feature. And then you've got a copy and a paste button here, which is very good for mobile as well. So yeah, I'll put a phone in it now, and I'll show you what it's really useful for. Okay, so now I'm going to show you it with some mobile devices, and this is really where this keyboard shines. So first off, it's on the second section at the moment. If you hold it down for 3 seconds, the keyboard goes into a pairing mode there, and then on the device you want to connect it to, it should pop up just at the bottom, Bluetooth 3.0 keyboard. You click that, press OK, and then you're done. Now this all works. And yeah, so you can use it literally to control the whole tablet. The arrow keys, you can see, will select will select things on the page. You can press enter to select. It's very, very well. I thought it would only do typing, but you really can navigate the entire thing with it. Even in apps, you can this hasn't been opened on here before, so this might be a bit difficult, but even within apps you can do all that, and that's very cool. So yeah, and then you've got these pages, and Android and iPhone obviously both smart enough to realize there's a physical keyboard extended, so you don't connected, so it doesn't pull up your keyboard on the tablet. So if you're doing if you're doing like big loads of text, and you can see it all on the screen, instead of having the normal keyboard, which won't even come up at the moment, but that will come up to like normally halfway up the screen. So yeah, it's a very nice feeling keyboard. Obviously it's kind of hard to put it's kind of hard to show you over the video, but very nice. And it does all the controls. You can swap it between Windows, Android and iOS. All these volume controls still work, as you can see. Volume up, volume down. You can mute it. You can put the brightness up and down just with the tap of the button on the keyboard, which I think is very cool. And then if you want to swap to your phone, for example, you literally just press source 1, and then you wait. There you go, done. And now I'm controlling this instead. It's a very nice, it's very nicely done. And then you can start typing away, whatever you want. Yeah, it doesn't feel cheap at all. It's a very nice feel. And yeah, the battery's lasted me quite a while so far, and it doesn't seem like it's got any closer to dying. And yeah, it's a hefty piece of kit. They also give you, in the box, they give you this dust protector, if you're the type of person that likes to use that on your keyboard. I've never been too fond of them, but if you're using it somewhere, or I suppose if you're eating or something, this could be very useful. Keyboard still feels pretty much the same through it, and obviously if you spill anything on it, it won't be the end of the world. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And obviously you've got this stand for the phone here, just built into the keyboard. You could have multiple phones, or if the tablet was out of its case, you could pop that in there as well. Obviously, like, Samsung sell their own keyboard cases type things, but they're so much more expensive than this. And honestly, I mean, they're not. I mean, I've tried them out before. They're not as good. This feels like a proper, almost like a mechanical keyboard, to be honest, the way it sounds and feels. Those Samsung ones definitely do not. They feel like rubber. So, yeah, this is definitely a way to go if you're looking for mobile things. Like if you commute on the train every day, or you know, if you're on like a plane or in the car and you want to type a big load of, you type in lots of emails or stuff like that. I'll probably end up using this for my college work and stuff I do. When I'm out, you can take this with you. Obviously this is much smaller than taking an entire laptop with you and having to charge that up. You just take this and then you can start writing it on your phone. So yeah, yeah, this is actually very good, and for the price, you can get this for £30 off Amazon, which is yeah, which is very good. So I definitely recommend it. Yeah, I'll go through the keyboard shortcuts a bit more as well. So you've got up there's the home button, which obviously, like, if you're in an app, you press that, will take you home. You press it again. It's basically, it is just the escape button. If you hold it, or if you hold function and then hold it, Google comes up, and then so you can start speaking to that if you want to. And then if you press this search button here, it will just bring up Google, and then you can just start typing on there whatever you want. You know, you just type, enter, and then anything will come up you want. So yeah, very nice. You can use the arrow keys to scroll down the page. Very good. I have tested this on an iPhone XR the other day. Unfortunately, it's not in the house at the moment, but it works just as well. Obviously, as well, you can use this if you want to send messages. So you can choose the recipient. If you want to write a long message, you can just do this, then press enter, and the message will send. So they've got, you can tell it's not just a keyboard that connects to your phone. Like, they've thought about all the buttons and what, you know, where they become useful, stuff like that. So it's very good. Any questions, you can pop them down in the comments. I think that's where I leave you.